City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life on its complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people, this is city. I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ice Place while we'd roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoned, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm Xavier, then I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. What people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion and it's mine.
How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. Me and my hometown, baby, we go way back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going all night, dancing around the street lights. Hey, I know every street sign, hanging around the block like if you are my friend, then you are welcome any moment. Yeah. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Aloha. Welcome to the stream. I see that Keely made it first again. David Hunt slacking, hanging out with Kurt last night. Must have kept him up late. So good to see you here. Guys, if you're new around here, I'm Doc Rock, your YouTube content creation coach. And today we're going to just talk about all kinds of things, mostly question and answer. I do have a little something I want to talk to you about. But if you're new around here, let everyone know in the comments, say that you're new. If you've been here forever, like, you know, Keely, because she was waiting since yesterday, then just let us know that as well. If you happen to catch this on the replay, don't forget you can always ask your questions there, because although you may have missed the stream, we still come back and check the comments because maybe you got a question and you got to go. What's up, GG? Good to see you here. All right, let's say hi to the family. All right, so, of course, Keely's here. She's first, and she's been winning again. And, man, see, I don't know why. It is my Achilles heel. I always forget. Why, Doc? Why? It's not that hard. Come over here early, change every stuff to purple. Why do you always forget? What's up, Sammy Super Chat? Mr. Kevin is in the building. Obs is here. Evie is here. Mouse wouldn't scroll too far. Camera junkie, Mr. Luis is here. Tony has done it again. And of course, Gigi is in her feelings. Wait, I don't know what happened to Gigi. I'm confused. I'm gonna stop. Alicio is setting things on fire. Alicio, the live stream arsonist. Yeah, just made that one up, dude. Yes. Hey, Rabbi David is here. Man, I gotta say, you and Bishop Oliver, and when you guys were on Nuggets show the other day, it was pretty impressive. I loved it. That was very, very good. Good stuff. Yes, of course, Evie shouting out the women's. And you know what? I appreciate Evie and Keely when they come at the same time because it's just a lot of red. And as a Red Sox and Manchester United fan, I'm cool with that. Hey, Mr. Roy is here. How you doing, Roy? He looks like he's in the race car ready to go somewhere. Laura Williams is here. She changed her avatar finally, which makes me happy. Hey, what's up? Richard is here. Good to see you. Aloha, brother. Man, that rain yesterday was kind of perfect because now today is just nice. It's super nice outside. I actually might have to go to the actual beach today. How's that? Wait, yes, Laura, can you explain to me why in the last one you tried to park a boat in my butt? I'm just curious. What's up, Deb Chambers? Where you been, man? You just came and go. Hey, thank you, Evie, for the super chat. I appreciate you coming through. Right? I think that's not how you spell arsonist, but we're gonna let it slide. ARSONIST. Can I buy a vowel? Okay. Oh, there you go. I like that. Set the reminder, people, so that you never miss. Oh, Gigi's having withdrawals. Okay, no talking about the beach. All right, guys, this week, all right, this is my confession. This week I posted a video, and I posted this video about, something we started during, I think it was Vlogmas when they originally started it, but then I decided I'm going to keep it going. And that was words that we need to stop saying to ourselves, right? And one of my first ones during the Veda process, I brought up, speaking of Veda, hold up, stop, pump the brakes. 1 second. Speaking of Veda, guys, if you miss the entire masterclass that was put on during Veda by Evie and Kelly, you missed everything. Not some things, not a little bit of things. You missed all of it, okay? I do believe there is a way for you to go back in your time machine retroactively and catch up to what you missed, all right? But I don't know how. I don't know how you missed it, but you shan't have done that. You shan't have done that because there was such incredible content during that masterclass. It's called the Content Marketing Power Up. Let me turn on my super chat buzzer thing. Thank you, Supreme Gecko. I see you. I appreciate you, boss. Yes, if you seriously, if you missed that stuff, fam, talk to Evie, beg, grovel, your Miss Highness, Queen Almighty, can I please get in? Because I guarantee you, if you're trying to turn this content creation thing into a life, you done missed a lot of important stuff put out by my sister Evie and Kelly. They freaking killed it. Like, they absolutely killed it. So check with Evie. She's in the comments and be like, oh, ma'am, I'm sorry. I'll take 20 lashes. And how can I get in? Because there's stuff in there that you need to know if you're serious about this life. I'm not even joking, dude. Like, there was such dope content. And Chris, I did see that you made it to Team Sony. So congratulations.
How you like that?
Now, Chris, you can say this.
I'm bringing sexy back.
All right, let me go back to the comments. I'm sorry, gang, I had to sidetrack all of that because what I'm going to talk to you about is stuff that came up during Veda real quick, and then we'll get into other stuff. You guys, of course, if you have any questions you need answering, by all means, cue that. I am going to get long-winded for a brief second because it just dawned on me because, again, I have a confession to make. This is my confession. All right, so here we go. Laura says she loved watching all the Veda stuff. Thank you. Evie, you do not need to stop. You got to go puffy. Can't stop, won't stop, right? Hey, Sammy, now it's working. Thank you for testing that out for me, Sammy Super Chat. That's where he gets the name from, gang. Sammy Super Chat. He's always in there. Yes, Evie said the recordings are available, more than 25 sessions. I'm just telling you, fam, you really, really, really got to go and check that. I'm telling you, I can't explain it to you. It's just crazy. You caught my language about not being able. There you go. Here we go. We're about to have this conversation right now, Keely, and I'll tell you why, because that's part of my. It's part of my confession. All right, so I'm just checking real quick, and yes, thank you, Sammy. Yo, B, why you going? Why you going, boy? Small yourself up. Come on in. You missed nothing. Oh, you missed Evie stuff. There you go. Got to get right. Everything Chris, boy. Everything Chris. Okay, here we go. So, gang, I want to talk to you because this week my conversation was about that word. My word this week was expensive. Now, it's the second video in the series. Trust me, I got a bunch more. And I'm coming up with these not because it's your fault. I say stuff like this sometimes, and then I want to punch myself in the face because that is one of those words that is so easy to let it slide off your lips because it's culture. But there are many things cultured that are ignorant. And saying some stuff is expensive is one of them. Because you probably don't mean it's expensive. Half the time you say that, and I'm going to say, when I say you right now, I'm talking about me. So if you get any feelings, hey, go feel yourself, all right? Because right now I'm telling you me. But I'm telling you from experience because I know it's not just me. I ain't stupid now, right? I'm a highly educated individual. When I say me, I'm talking you too. Don't get it twisted because you do it too, right? Something pops up and you go, oh, that's expensive. And what you're really saying is I kind of want it, but I can't afford it. So you say it's expensive and you just block all of your capability to come in later and raise up and get that. You like straight put the kibosh on your ability to get it. And you don't know you do it because it's not very evident. But when you say certain things, you start making things happen to make sure that it stays that way, right? So, and we normally talk about it about I can't do this or I'm not good enough or I'm not ready. Like, yo, this was a small word, so it seems like it can't happen, but it happens. When you say, oh, that's too expensive, you immediately start blocking yourself. It is okay to say, I can't afford that right now, but I really do need it. I'm going to do everything in my power to bust a gut so that I can get that in the short time frame. That sentence is Hercules, right? That's expensive because you out here shading somebody else's purchasing capability. That, my friends, is what we call player hating. And so you start doing things to get your PhD. And I want to bring this up. Why I said I want to confess, because I want to show an example. I did this to something and I overcame it. And then now that I overcame it, I realized how dumb it was. I'm going to give you an example. Okay, I have tons of people who say that when I buy these kind of things right here, that these are dumb and these are expensive. As you know, in this cabinet right here, there's about 1,100 of them. Okay, this little guy costs, I call it $12.99. About, right? And I want to show you an example. I'm going to show you a small example of a $12.99 joint that's not $12.99 joint anymore. All right, let me do something. I got no scene set up, but we don't even care. I have this one that I'm about to show you right now. That's not the scene I'm looking for, dude. Come over here and just press this. Okay, look, check this out. I actually have this. When I bought it, it was super expensive, right? I got everybody clowned me and teased me because it was expensive. I actually got this, and now it is valued at $28.50. It is sitting in the shelf back there. I just didn't feel like digging it all the way out, so I pulled out a temporary example just to show you. The Poe Dameron version is still worth Poe Dameron money, so you know it's not that big, but it can't happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can't happen. See, go back to how I had you. What are you doing? Hey, that's not it. Oh, I see. Now you're just making up stuff. Sorry, Ekem just decided to do something stupid on me, and I can't unflush it, and I don't know how. So I just cheat and make a new scene and then put my camera back. And then we're back to normal. I don't know how I did that. I broke something, but that's okay. Anyway, that was one of those things that, you know, again, when I first got into collecting, like all of my friends used to be like, it's so stupid. It's expensive for just a piece of vinyl, blah, blah, blah. I have about 5 or 6 figs up back there that are probably over $1,000 a piece. So I have enough figurines to sell them and buy a pretty incredible camera. But that wasn't the one I wanted to show you about. I just wanted to give you an example. Okay. And actually, Laura, I want to even take the overpriced one away because we're going to talk about that in a second. I'm going to start at comments. So I remember to come back to that. Luis is correct. Expensive is relative depending who's buying it. And you know what I'm saying? So, right. Don't hate yourself. Exactly. And so were many Lego sets my husband bought, you know, in his old childhood. Hey, the old childhood toys are the ones that's worth a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of crazy. I am using rectum, as Gigi calls it. Okay. So what I wanted to talk about real quick, just to show you an example. When this came out, not the iPad itself, because I always buy iPads, but when this little floaty joint right here came out, right, this keyboard, bringing on that keyboard. When this guy first came out, I went like, that's expensive. Why? Because Apple wanted $350 for this keyboard. And I kind of already had the regular case initially, and then I got the regular keyboard case, which I believe is like $199. And it was funny, like when this keyboard first came out, I was like, man, $350 for a keyboard for the already $1,500 iPad. That is just silly, right? It's just dumb. So I blocked myself out and I said, no, I'm not fitting to get it. Okay. 2 years later, I guess the guy came out like 2 years ago. I finally bought one because, of course, new iPad is on the way. So I finally got the Pro keyboard with the trackpad in the whole 9 yards. I picked this up last week. In the last week, I have probably created more content off of this iPad because the keyboard is a joy. It sounds silly, fam, but this, if you have one of these, you know. If you don't, you don't. Typing on this keyboard and having this mouse pad is an absolute joy. Like, I actually want to use it. I actually will walk away from this desk and go sit myself on the lanai. You people call it a balcony. Our people call it a lanai. But I go out to the lanai, stare into the ocean, and I sit there and I write. And I catch up and I do these things. I'm sending my emails. Got my little sip going. Blue bottle Belladonna coffee. Chez Magnifique. And I'm staring at the lovely blue ocean. And I'm out here putting in work. And I'm like, man, I got so much done literally in the last week since I got this, as opposed to the original case, which is over here. Don't fall. Don't make that noise. There you go. I kept the original case. I should frame this guy as a reminder that it's ignorant to have used this for the last year. So I got this. I mean, it's still there. This is not a joy to type on. It's actually kind of crappy. And it's just, yeah, it just ended up being more of a case than a typing thing. Like, I barely typed on it, right? So I sit there and I look at this now and I say, what happens? Of course, you can't do this, but, you know, you have to at least process it, right? You have to process it. I say to myself, what happens had I bought this $350 version a year and a half ago when it first came out, or 2 years ago when it first came out? How much more work would I have gotten done in that time frame versus just saying it's expensive? And what kind of idiot would buy a $350 keyboard just because at the time it came out, I could afford it, I didn't want to afford it. You see what I mean? Like, not just blocked the ability to make the money to get that back. I straight kiboshed my productivity. I put the brakes in my productivity. I can't do this right now because I have to go to the studio. Oh, you could probably do it on your iPad. Nah, I hate typing on that thing. I'll just wait till I get to the studio. Then I get to the studio, done straight, forgot what I was fitting to do. So it's gone. Like that one moment in time is gone completely because I didn't have the facility to stop and do what I needed to do when it was ready to do it because I told everybody else that this was expensive. Now, here's the funny part. Since that time frame, I re-looked at this about 20 times. And I kept saying, no, you can't do that now, fam, because you went on the internet and told everybody that it was expensive. So you can't renege. So you got to stay pat. You got to keep the janky one because you told everybody it was ignorant to buy that. It was stupid. That is the first product in many years that Apple made that's way too much. And so you got to save face because, you can't be out here slipping pimp. You got to save face. You can't go tell everybody I was wrong. I was wrong. Period. You do not go around telling other people that they stuff is expensive and then block yourself from yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. I'm just telling you, fam. Like, that's just the dumbest thing I've done in the last 2 years, and that's why that video came out this week. And I'll get on your case every time one of y'all say something expensive. Number one, I'm gonna say, don't check my wallet, check yours. And number two, I'm gonna tell you, if you know you really want it, it's cool. Now, somebody say, here's a $4,000 Pepsi. All right, fam, that's expensive. Let's not get it twisted. But you know what you're talking about when you're just saying that product value proposition doesn't match you, right? Not many people will pay $2.50 for the lovely Japanese sparkling water, but because I know better and I know this joint is imported, I know that it tastes better than LaCroix, so I'll buy it. That doesn't mean it's expensive. That means the value proposition matches me. I like the imported Japanese sparkling water because it's delicious. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. Remember when Evian came out? Everyone think, oh, that's expensive. Not everybody and their mama drink bottled water. Anyway, let me go back and check on y'all because if I leave y'all for too long, y'all get in trouble. Gigi said wreck them all day because I know she can't stand Spectrum. Roy says my hobby is collecting stuff to make the YouTube channel. Bruh, I feel you. We're going to come back to this expensive thing. I'm going to call out one of my boys out of pure love, but it's funny to me as well because I swear it just happened again this week. You finally got Clubhouse? We all leaving the Clubhouse, L. Collect the baseball cards in my teams in 20 boxes. Just check, right? Man, I can't tell you some of the baseball and football cards when I was into Upper Deck and Tops, and I got rid of all of that stuff, and some of them are worth like whole houses now, so I'm kind of silly. Tonka Toys, man, I miss those guys. Oh, send me a token. I thought you said Tonka Toys. Anyway. Sorry about the ocean comment. My bad. Right? This keyboard is a game changer, right, Obs? What's up, K-Walk? Good to see you here, Principal. Appreciate you. More excited about trading the iPad and keyboard. Yes, I'm telling you, man, this one I got right now it's faster now that I got the keyboard. I'm like, I kind of don't really need the M1, but trust you me, the M1 is going down because I think that I can earn back that M1 probably a month and a half after I get it just for the amount of stuff that I could crank out. It took me a month for Best Buy to fix. What? Really? Ugh, I don't like Best Buy for that kind of stuff. You go to the Apple store. Yes, Bridge keyboard is legit, by the way. It is heavy, but back when I was a tech writer, I used to use a Bridge keyboard. I loved my Bridge keyboard. Hey, Tana, thank you so much, fam. I really appreciate you, bruh. Good to see you here. It's like buying a lot of semi-pro gear and then finally hold that thought, Roy, because this is what I'm finna say. I'm about to bring it up. Thank you, Laura. I appreciate you. More Zep like in the cleaning fluid. There you go. Thank you. Right, Brian. You know, man. Like, so it's amazing what we block ourselves doing. What's up, Queen? Good to see you here. Yes, this is true. I mentioned that in the video that I did this week, and I did a short, like, little rap for it on IG. But if you set your prices and no one ever complains to you that your price is too expensive, your price is too low, you need to move that sucker up. It's just a thing. When I moved my prices like a year and a half ago, I thought my clients would get mad. My clients was like, it's about time you finally started charging your worth. I was like, what? And they're like, I was like, why didn't you say something before? They're like, we ain't stupid. We get fantastic value, but we always wanted to pay you more. So why? I'm happy you finally changed your price. And I was just like, bruh, they've been robbing me for years. Yes, Keely, because you create content, so you trust me, you're gonna know. If you don't invest yourself, I can expect someone else to. Yes, drink that water, Doc. Thank you. And again, every week I gotta say it. Dopest channel name in the business. Never call me again. Good to see you here, fam. Yes, right. Man, the M1 is truth. I see. Cuz Eileen is in the building. Good to see you here, Miss I. Thank you. Oh, I got it. The Led Zeppelin. My bad. All right, now I got it. Now Gecko, around here, everyone knows that I have musical Tourette's, so I'll just say like random things. If anything comes out reminds me of the song's coming out. I can't help it. It's a DJ problem. Jake, good to see you here, boss man. Appreciate you. And yes, people don't say no, they never do. That is so true. Yet they never do. Thank you, Miss I, again for that. No, for real, Dev. Like you know what it is, bruh? It has to do with I want to say imposter syndrome, but even then, Miss Diana and I are on a position to try to start taking that word out of people's mouth because it's too easy to let people own that as opposed to work around that, or it's easy to just take that as a thing, right? It's like there's certain words that we just co-opt and we start saying it and then we start living the life. But we never do that to the positive words, which is weird. Okay, some of us do, but for the most part, people take the negative words and they live in them. Like they live in the moment of that word and then they start saying stuff. So once, Dr. Rosecrans information got out and everybody started talking about imposter syndrome, everybody was like, yeah, I got that. And I'm like, okay, but then what you doing about it? So now every time you say something about imposter syndrome, you're efficating staying in that position. So like, I'm not going to deny that it's a real thing, but we're trying to just stop talking about it because in one sense, on that particular one, the more you talk about it, the easier it is to stay and live in it. And I struggle with it every day, but I don't because I'm not going to. I'm not going to lose to that one, right? Us, people of color, females, LGBTQ plus community, pretty much any marginalized people, imposter syndrome themselves, right? Even some cis men, like they do it to themselves too. Einstein famously had imposter syndrome. I would say his came from being a Eastern Bloc person in the U.S., because everybody else was out there saying that he won't no good. So he started thinking that even though he was the smartest man in the planet. So normally what happens, the oppressor tells you something and you're out there pretending that you don't have it, but then you start doing stuff to effecate their statements as true. So yeah, that's one of the things about pricing. We start saying like, oh, we got a price to be competitive while there's somebody out there who can't do half of what you do. But they look like the part, as we were told by other folks. So they actually charge 3 extra price and they actually get the gigs because yours is so cheap. The people looking at you like you can't be actually good because you're charging too little. And I was like, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. That wrong. So now we are making these adjustments. You know what I'm saying? It is literally one of those things, Brian. And yes, never call me again. That thing can jack up your life, bro. It can jack up your life. It is crazy how easy it is to fall into that category and then just start running with it. just start running with it. Okay, I had to scroll back because there was a comment that I wanted to readdress. Where'd it go? I know what I did. I started the comment. Okay, Laura said, it's not expensive, it's overpriced. That's also one of those. I mentioned this in my video. And again, if you see it, I don't care if you watch it or not. It's only like 3 minutes long. I suggest you watch it, but if you don't watch it, no biggie, because I'm telling you it all right here, right now. The problem with the terminology overpriced, especially from a market company, and what I mean by a large, like Apple, Sony, Canon, Panasonic, Mercedes, BMW, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Prada, Coach, Johnny Walker, Rolex, any of them. People would say, oh, Rolex just a watch. That's overpriced. Nah, man. Do you know how much money what is it, Moet? What are they called? Hennessy, Moet, Loewe. There's one more. I forget. There's a conglomerate, right? Now I got to check because I hate messing up my knowledge. Hold on. It just bothers me. It's Moet Hennessy right now is what it's now to. But it originally started as LVMH, right? It's standing for Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy. That's what it is. Okay, so they own a lot of your top brands. I mean, a metric ton of your top brands. So they have an entire team of folks to check pricing. They have an entire team of folks to figure out what is the right price. All right. So your Bulgari, your Chimay, your Fred, your Hublot, your Tag Heuer, your Tiffany, your Zenith, duty-free spending, Sephora that's on them, like Royal Event, Shipyard, Le Echoes. They got Givenchy. They got Acqua di Parma, Loewe, Loro Piana, Marc Jacobs, Remova, Stella McCartney. I mean, bruh, look at this list, bruh. Dom Perignon, they got that. Glenmorangie, Hennessy, Krug, Mercer, of course, Moet Chandon, that's in the name. But like Veuve Clicquot, like down this list, bruh, down this list, they got it all. Even Belvedere, the nastiest vodka ever invented, they own all of this stuff. So when they come up with this particular timepiece, the Manchester United Hublot is $37,000. It's not overpriced. They sat down and they thought it out. They got a team of people to come up to that price. Now, here's a funny thing too, L. I'm not picking on you, just you said it. So I'm, like to say people's names when I talk. Everyone, I mentioned this in the video. Everyone said the brand new M1 iPad is overpriced. A 2 terabyte M1 iPad is going to set you back 2,500 bones. It's overpriced. And this is before they went on sale, right? That Apple announced it, they got a week, and then pre-orders happened on Friday. Oh my God, Apple's going to charge $2,500 for an iPad. That's so overpriced. I can't believe they didn't do that. They just hate it. You should just get yourself a $3 Samsung tab. Apple pre-order, 10 minutes, sold out. How the hell is it overpriced? Sold out in 10 minutes. Apple Watch 6 comes out, sold out 10 minutes. Overpriced iPhone 12 Pro 4 Max, sold out in 3 minutes. Right? Yeezy, ugly ass Yeezys. Every single one sold out in minutes. Tickets to see Joe Rogan at your local Coliseum, sold out in 5 minutes. At $400 a pop. Oh, that's expensive. I'm not going to see Joe Rogan at $400 a pop. Are you crazy? That's expensive. If it's overpriced or if it's expensive, how the hell does it sell out so fast? If anything, if it's selling out that quick, it might be underpriced. Because value is what you are willing to give in order to get that got. Then you can find it in a dictionary. That's in the dictionary. But that's what value is. So if something that you think is worth $20 and the seller sells it for $1,000 and then people immediately buy it at $1,000 and it's sold out in, say, less than a day, then two things are possible. Either you don't know what the hell you're talking about, or the 50,000 people that bought it are just all ignorant and you somehow are the genius.
Coño.
It's not possible. If you encounter one a-hole today, that's a jacked up day. If you encounter two a-holes today, it's a bad day. If you encounter three a-holes a day, oh, this is a horrible day. If you encounter the fourth, you're the a-hole. Just saying. I'm just saying. Let's check the comments. So, Roy, I did want to come back to this real quick because you mentioned it, and I'm going to call out one of my friends, but out of love because he finally came and he caught up. And actually, Chris is up there too somewhere, so he finally came and caught up too. Like, he's starting to figure it out. But I did want to come back to your comment, so that's why I found it. All right, let's see where we at. But the kids. What about the kids? Yeah, that's pretty much the truth. It's pretty much the truth. No, Luis, is I want to say you're right because I want to feel that way, but it comes up every day, bro. Well, as hard as it is to fight it, and I try not to give it any love whatsoever, it snatches me in the ass close to every day because we've just been told forever that we ain't that. We've been told by everybody that we not that. You know what I'm saying? And Sammy, that's my point, fam. People say Apple is overpriced. There's 300 people sitting in the office coming up with pricing. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing, right? Right? I've gotten 6.5 good years. Thank you. Thank you. If you break it down by day, I think it's probably one of the best value price per day that still works. Hey, Roy, that thing right there, sorry, wrong side of my brain, that is a 2009 iMac. 209. And it's still back there putting in work, being decorations. So, hey, that's what we speaking on. Fenty. Oh, she sold Fenty to LVMH. Good Lord, she made some money on that baby. All right. Yes. Thank you, Eileen. Thank you, especially gas. Right now, they're just going to charge a mint because they did the hacker thing, whatever. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but once it's been set where they can raise the price for something, Tech Honolulu's here up somewhere up in the chat. Here, these guys will be like, oh, tsunami's coming, fill up your tank. All right, everybody goes and fill up their tank. They raise the price that day, right? And the governor has tried to stop it, but he can't do much. They raise the price that day, and it'll go from like $3.50 a gallon, yeah, we're around there, to like $4.50 a gallon. Well, during hurricane season, because everybody tries to stay topped off during hurricane season. And then hurricane don't come, tsunami don't come. So in theory, the next day, the price should drop back down to $3.50 where it was. No, it'd take like 4 months to slowly slide itself back down. Complete bullstein. It's bullstein, I say. So yes. Marketing with Mel. Yes, I think I visited one of her streams one day. Let's see. Hey, what's up, Mr. Singh? Good to see you here. Dude, I love the library. That is my place. Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate you. I'm checking just to make sure everything. Oh, dude, I love my Apple Watch. I still got my 5. I'm gonna get the 7, but I should have got the 6, but I waited. Expenses is subjected to your circumstances, budgets, and situation. This is what I'm trying to say, Joe. I'm trying to say, if you say, okay, yes, that is a little bit out of my reach right now, but I do really need it, or I do really want it. It can be one. I'm not gonna be that hater. You set yourself up to figure out how you're going to do it. You make an executive plan of action and how I'm going to get there. And then you start crossing those I's and dotting those T's. You see that? And then you figure it out, and then you get to where you want to get. But when you tell the other people who already got the money, like, oh, you stupid, you bought that, that's expensive. All you doing is blocking yourself from earning the money that you need to earn to get the product that you need to get, because you know you really needed to get it. Half the time, I won't say always, I'll say half the time, people say something is expensive to somebody else, they're saying that they can't afford it, and they're kind of just being a hater. And you know, maybe my statistics are wrong. That's what I believe. That's what I'm gonna stick with. All right. Thank you, Miss Miss Eileen and Keely, about my dictionary. If it's unlimited, that would be a different problem, but then that would also be horrible, because then you can't set that value. Oh, my man, the champion is in the building. Perceived value based on need and urgency. 100%. 100%. A lot of people do say that what Apple and other companies will do is limit production in order to get the sellout, so they can use the sellout as part of their thing to make it, you know, more tasty and you want it, like they do with sneakers and that. And that might possibly be true, but you can't hate on them for having a dope business practice. It's not shady for them if they want to do that. That's up to them. A artist that's out here painting the Picasso, he not going to paint 50, 1,100 of them. He going to paint a handful of them and sell it. And then after it dies down, then he'll talk to the lithography people to make a lithograph of it and then sell some more, but they're still limited. There's a reason why artists do that. There's a thing. There is a limited supply on purpose. That is the industry. So when your Yeezys or your Jordan 97s or whatever the heck it is has a limited supply, yeah, that's their business. They're allowed to do that. You can't be like hating on that business, because if you're hating on the business for doing that, you're also probably stopping yourself in business or in your job from getting better, because you're hating on people that are being successful for being successful. All the hate you throw at the successful people is blocking your own success. I have zero hate for Jeff Bezos like everybody else. I would like to accidentally get 0.1% of his money. Dude is $115 billion. I ain't add that fast. What's 1% of $115 billion? One of y'all explain it to me. My brain is busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy. Like, okay, I'm going to put you guys on to something. There's a book by a mentor of mine. I was in his brainwashing sessions for a long time. And I got to say, I learned a lot there. I won't tell you that you shouldn't at least read the book. But don't do what I did and sign up for any of the long-term stuff, because that was ignorant. But I'm going to just tell you, let me get this book out. You know, I like to hit you guys with a book every once and again, because some of these y'all need to know about. All right, here we go. Here's a book you should read. Steal it from the library, download a PDF, watch the Audible book on YouTube. I don't care how you get it. That's not the page I want you to see. Why are you dumb? What the heck? Man, I thought I even closed that window. What's happening? Nope, that didn't work either. I see, said the blind man. I'm sorry. I am personally having Ecamm issues today, because it's not Ecamm, it's Doc screwing up. All right, let's try that again. In theory, it is froze. Let's just screen share. Does that work? No, don't do that. No. All right, sometimes you just do dumb stuff, bro. There we go. This is the book. Everybody should just read this book. It'll take you like a day. It's 220 pages. The Audible book works, whatever. But yeah, it's a good book to get you out of the brain practice of like hating on successful folks, because as you hate on them, you're straight kiboshing your ability. Like, you know, and then again, he talks about in the real thing, he talks about things like, oh, money is the root of all evil, or, you know, like all rich people are a-holes, you know, money is this and money's that. Like, and saying that kind of stuff over and over again keeps you broke. It just does. It's hard to understand why it does. It does. Products are priced right for the market, but that's different from worth. Worth is personal. 100%. There you go, Mr. Singh. That's what I'm talking about. Again, because there are people out here who they say they're in business, right? Okay, I'll keep it specific. We got people out here that are content creators, and they say that they want to get to like 100,000 subscribers, right? And then so somebody will put out a course, and that course, say Daryl Eves. Daryl Eves has a course, and that course is like 10 grand. With that $10,000 course, he's going to teach you everything you need to know to climb up there right next to Jimmy, Mr. Beast. Sorry, let's get it twisted. And say his $10,000 course will help you get to 150,000 subscribers in like a year. Accidental, super bad, horrible, effed up, 1% retention ad rev on 100,000 subscribers will easily cover that 10 grand. But somebody would say, nope, that's expensive. I'm not going to spend that. I don't want to spend that because blah, 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 whatever the excuse is. And then you're talking to that person and you look down and they are rocking a $500 pair of Jordans, Supreme t-shirt, like Oliver People glasses, and drinking a tall $8 Starbucks. People do this on a daily basis. They just do. Going back to my buddy, one of my buddies, creator in the community, was super anti because, you know, Sony is expensive. I don't want to buy Sony. Everybody's going to Sony. They just blah, 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 blah. That person today bought a Sony A7C and set it up, put it on a thing, made the first couple test shots and went, oh my God. I'm like, what? Dude, this is so crispy. Yeah, I know. Oh my God. Like the M50 against this is like, holy crap. I'm like, yeah, I know. Dude, why didn't you tell me? I'm like, I would slap this out of you. No, seriously, fam. Look how clear this is. Like, oh my God. And wait, you can record directly from here straight to Ecamm? Yep. Oh, I don't even have to color correct it because the color's like true, right? Yep. Oh, wait, the audio syncs up really? Yep. Oh, it has in-body stabilization, so when I go out and I do my vlogs, I don't have to run any stabilizing filters and, you know, nope. Oh, do you know how much time I spend, like, just syncing the audio? Yep. Oh, like, imagine had you listened to me a year ago when I told you to buy it, you dick. I love you, brother. I know you might watch this later, but you've been told. We're not telling you this crap because we're bougie. Oh, you guys are bougie. You just buy that kind of stuff. Nah, mother. We're trying to help you. At $50 a pop, to purchase yourself an A7C, you might have to go and cut 40 lawns. But it ain't that hard. That's like 40 hours. Right? Like, I'm just saying, that's cutting lawns for cheap. You know what I'm saying? Like, the person who I'm talking about does not charge $50 an hour. This person probably charges, I'm going to calculate it roughly around $250 an hour for his services. You know what I'm saying? 8 hours of work. Could have bought that camera a year ago, but was doing stuff with the M50 because it was cheap. And then spending 16 hours editing a video that you could have edited in an hour had you done it with a better camera. And you guys out here right now, oh, y'all are just like that because I was like, yo, nah, fam, nah. Pull yourself together. Get it done. You are not allowed to ever utter those words in this group again, Laura. You are not allowed. Family, get her. We don't talk like that around here. We love you, but we don't talk like that around here. Everything is attainable. Everything is attainable. It is just attainable. We got you. You are surrounded by all of us. You don't have to have an iPhone. You can stay Android. I don't know why you would do that, but you could absolutely stay. We don't track anything. So, oh my God, we got to have a long conversation about this, but not today. We are the one company that doesn't track anything. We don't allow it. We hate it. Told the FBI to kiss our ass, the whole 9 yards. We don't track anything. Matter of fact, that's why Facebook is mad at us right now, because everybody that has one of these just discovered in the last 2 weeks how many of your apps you use every day be tracking you. Because Apple was like, nope, you guys got to tell because you guys been lying too much. And every time we catch you, we tell you to fix it. And a lot of companies didn't fix it. They're like, nah, Apple, we're going to keep tracking. And that's the reason why Fortnite don't work on the iPhone no more, is because they won't let Epic track children. Somebody gave you your info backwards. Vaughn, what's up, fam? Bruh. Okay, this we can do. We can do that. We would look at it. Yeah, that is it's a curse. I call it the Apple curse. I'm going to say October. I'm just going to put that out there. I might be wrong, but I'm going to say October. Thank you, Fulgens. I'll take it. And I didn't even know you was in here. Wait, which one? One said 15 million. The other one said 1,150,000. One of y'all is lying. MTD. What's happening? What's happening? Oh, Fulgens is right. Okay. Yeah, it's the Mac Mini Pro. That's what we're talking about, Roy. I think the space gray Mac Mini Pros are coming October. I just think so. And if I'm wrong, I'll come back and say I'm wrong, because nothing pisses me off more than the rumor mill guys that just keep adjusting what they said. And then at the end, they're like, look, we got it right. And it's like, nah, man, you lied. Just say you got it wrong. All right, everybody's here. What do I need to watch if I let Miss Nine start a YouTube channel? You have a 9-year-old, I'm guessing. Oh, man. I know the answer to this question because I had many conversations with the dude inside Clubhouse. But I got to think about that. There's a brother, him and his wife, they help people start children-oriented channels. If I think that's what you were trying to say. I'm double checking. Yeah, it's true. It's not personal. I just laugh at them when they finally catch up and then they go, oh. Okay, Roy, good question. Now we can focus. All right, hour later we can focus. Good. First of all, I need to redo my channel trailer. Let's not get it twisted. Basic couple frameworks. The AIDA framework is good for a channel trailer, and the PAS framework is good for a channel trailer. And what those stands for is problem, agitate, solution. And what is it? Attention. Why am I dumb? Hold on. I'm stupid. I got to think this up look it up because I can never say it, but I know what it is. Brain fart. Okay. It is attention, interest, desire, and action. So let's say we're going to make a channel about iPhones, right? We're going to say something to get their attention. Have you been using Android all this time because somebody has told you the wrong way, right? I'm going to show you how using the Apple phone not only protects your privacy, in the long run, it can save you money if it can avoid you from getting all your information stolen off the internet. Desire, I can't think of a line right now off the top of my head. And the action is watch my channel and I'll show you how. Sorry, my brain is not thinking of the desire at the moment. But that's what you break down. So in the PAS framework, you're going to tell them the problem. The problem is today that many of the applications that we use every day seem so innocuous, but they're literally tracking your every move. Okay, Do you know that tracking your move and then having their data breached and in the wrong hands, that data can ruin your entire life? I have a solution for you today, how to make sure you absolutely don't share your information with apps that you do not want to, and it is easily done, and all you need is an iPhone. Let's talk about it. Problem, agitate, solution. Those two formats for your channel trailer, square. So this is what I'm going to talk about. This is why you need to know this, and here's how I'm going to deliver it, and I'm cute, so subscribe. Like that's your basics. One of those two formats, straight bulletproof. Yeah, that's nutshell. That's super nutshell. But yeah, it kind of helps. Thank you, Sammy. Oh, dude, you'd be surprised, bro. Do you know what lawyers charge per hour? An average lawyer, like I'm talking just like basic stuff. Like $250 an hour is not a lot. All right, here's a thought. So you're a realtor and you out here and say a realtor pulls in like 300 grand that year. Their hourly rate is roughly 600 bones an hour. I don't think people understand that, but yeah, you take whatever you made in a year divided by 2180, that's your hourly rate. I'm on Hawaiian time, Miss Lady Girl. You know, Eileen, that's a good thought, man. That is a good thought. Maybe it's because our friends are the one that don't listen. It's kind of funny, but it's possible. Now, all right, I got to think about that. That might be a whole different video. I'm going to have to keep this. I'm going to have to screenshot this because Eileen done put me on something. Thanks, cuz. All right, screenshot it. Ooh, talk about it. Talk about it, Red. Talk about it. See it, Sammy? Man, I've said this so many times, and I don't think anybody understands it. Sammy, the fact that you hang out with all of us instead of other 17-year-olds is going to make you the biggest pimp in the planet when you're ready for it. Because you will know things that other 17-year-olds will wish they had learned. When Evie tells you that she's charging $4.50 an hour for a strategy session, that means all of the knowledge in her head converted from German to English and explained to somebody is worth 900 bones. And you're already as smart as you are now. Most of us didn't realize we had this power until probably too late in life. Most of us who have this power now says, I wish I had this power 20 years ago. If I'm lying, I'm frying. Anybody in here over the age of 30 don't wish you could go back with the knowledge you have and back it up to where Sammy at. Tell me I'm lying. Rob, you are late to class. I love you. Hey, Tim, man, I'm trying to figure out this avatar, but it's kind of dope. I'm a designer in me. It catches my attention. Know how much money I've wasted being cheap and ended up getting the more expensive thing that I wanted in the first place. Tons. Yes, you know, around here, what we say, HM, is buy it nice or buy it twice. It happens all the time. This crazy love of mine. Sorry. Yes, it's crazy, but yes, it does happen. Sammy, I do believe there is a way for a parent to help a kid run a channel. I forget, but yeah, I believe that's a thing. Digital Buddha, what it do? Yes, put the coffee down. Coffee is for closers. I brought this up in a meeting the other day. When David and Ms. D and I were talking, I brought that up in the meeting because I love that movie. If you guys are unfamiliar with Rich is espousing about, Glenn Ross. Seriously, one of my favorite movies. It is seriously one of my favorite movies. Everybody should watch this movie. It is the hope. Actually, it is a book too. You can do that. But yeah, this is legit skis. Legit. This is such a dope movie, fam. Like, I really love this movie, and everybody should watch it. And the subsequent movie film is really good. Coffee is for closers. Put that coffee down. Thanks, Rich. Thanks. I love you, Rich. Thank you. I appreciate you. And Miss Eileen, thank you again for putting that there. Oh, that's right. She's a lawyer. Hello. There we go. I should have asked that question. Because Keely and Glenessa are Juris Doctors. Your lawyer costs $4.50 an hour? Yep, so does mine. Ours is more expensive out here, geez, because our market is just, everything in Hawaii is expensive. What's up, Twist? Good to see you here. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. The person that has the office right next to me that has been putting up with for the last 19 years is a realtor. Capital R. Principal, broker, and all. So she and I both get extremely irritated at realtor. I'm like, bruh, you can't read. There is only one A. Where you get two? So Coffee Tech Talk, I appreciate you, and she will appreciate you for even recognizing that, because yes, everybody does. It drives her batty, and I'm like, Small, I don't know. Sorry, that's what I call her, because she's 4'11". Don't know where that comes from, but everyone says it drives me batty. Thank you. You need to stop thinking hourly rate. Yeah, see, that's another thing, Evie. That is another thing, right? When people think in hourly rate, they work in hourly rate. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it actually causes you to do more hours. What is that saying? Working in your business instead of on your business. The goal here, which is why, again, everybody, if you ain't following Sister Evie, you are f***ing up. 100%. Why? She is the queen of automate to dominate. Let me say that again in German. Automate to dominate. That is what she teaches. That is what she preaches. That is what she does. And I know you will gain a lot from listening to her, because you might have to listen twice if you don't speak fluent B&W. I do, so I'm good with her. So that means that you will absorb it more. But learning your Zapier and your other tools, your bots and things like that help you figure these things out so you can move quicker to get your flow going. All of the people in the Drop Squad that came through and did the conversion AI move, we all are living high on the hog right now, because that thing is fire, right? Chris Gloss, am I wrong? Right? I know you did, bruh. Conversion AI is fire. I think Rob went in too, maybe. I think Joel went in. Yo, that thing is, man, I go in there every day, just type random stupid stuff, and I'm like, and that'd be one of those tools that people are like, oh, I'm not going to spend $100 a month for conversion AI. Bruh. I tell you what, like 2 weeks from now, that whole joint would be paid for. Speak on it, Mac Dime. Speak on it. Dang. Radiologist at 800. No. I would say I miss my calling, but I don't want to have my huevos glowing. So there's that. See, this is true. This is true, Keely. Same thing with realtors, right? People think like, oh, you just drove around and you walk people through the house and blah, blah, blah. Man, the amount of paperwork you have to do, the amount of continuing education you have to do, the amount of market research, market study, like there's so much to the back end. Everyone just thinks, no, I don't want to pay the commission. And now you got all these people out here doing the blanket commission type thing where I'm just going to charge you one small fee and then I will do everything for you. Those guys are like completely ruining a dope industry. And this is where we get shady realtors and shady lawyers from, because people don't want to pay for the right ones. It's dumb, right? I mean, you know how much school you went through? It's crazy. It's crazy. As a person with 8 years of college under my belt, like, I get irritated when people are like, oh, why should I try? Take your ass to school and learn how to do it, then leave me alone. Sorry. Okay, I got to speed up. I'm getting back here. I'm not gonna play it because that is my favorite thing, though. Oh my God, I love that movie so much. Rich, I'm gonna watch it again. Hey, bruh, you're here. Good to see you here. All good. You can do the FA Cup. I'm a little bit pissed about the loss to Pool, but I know Ole is saving it for Euros because we'd rather walk out with second place in the trophy. We weren't going to get first, so we could have lost to Pool and let them have a thing and keep second place. But what's irritating is letting them win at any time. I'm just saying. And it would have been fun to knock them out of Champions League next year. Anyway, don't get me started. Yes, please, Eileen, put him in the corner. Yes, nuclear. Yes, that's funny. This caught me. Evie is funny. This is what will happen. And when I catch somebody charging too little, I try to explain it to themselves, and they don't listen, I hire them. That's 100%. You know what? Most definitely, Mr. Boots, I believe that is a true story. Let's see. You know how we do. Demo, nichts verstanden Deutsch. Thank you, Chris. I knew you was in there. I was right. GG, that's right. You were in that squad, too. I'm telling you, bruh. I'm telling you. Good man. That's about right. It's still slightly under, but yeah. We're gonna get your level of thinking so high that by the time you turn 21, you're gonna be asking someone to park your Beamer. I won't let you buy a Mercedes and be my Padawan. There you go. Ugh, Rich Graham, you just broke my brain. Oh, snap. Wow. All right, Rich. We're going to play this in class today, Rich. Holy words I shouldn't say on YouTube. Good. Oh, my God. Rich. Oh, my God. Rich, we're going to talk about this in class. If you guys don't know about class, I can't help you. Because I broke my overlays this week and I haven't fixed them yet. Maybe does it work? It does work. See, that also came from Rich because after Keely, yes, I'm blaming you, mama. After Keely, I was pressing some stuff and I broke some stuff. And then Rich was like, well, dummy, just go get it from Backblades. And I go, you know what, Rich, that's a good idea. And it worked. So, guys, if you ain't about life, if you ain't in class yet, you need to come to class because we do some cool stuff like team conversion AI. We did that in class. And even though Stephanie didn't teach us because she had to take care of her mama, we figured it out and we bought it and we all in love right now. We are in love. And if you don't know about conversion AI, holla at your boy. I got affiliate links. I can hook you up. I'm telling you, it will change your life. It is serious. It's serious. So come to class because we learn stuff and we have fun. That's funny. Right, Chris? Isn't that just amazing? Oh, man. We have got to play with that. What's up, Val? Good to see you here. Dave, I don't know if you know this, but Rob Voss is also a Spike Helmet fan. It's a boom. Do you feel that is apparent? Do you feel it's that apparent to you? Things need to be expensive to be good. If things are starting off, I like to support new things, new people. No, that's okay. So no, that's true. They don't have to be expensive to be good. However, there is a certain amount of perceived value. When I did the video, Mr. Singh, I made sure that I covered a perceived value. There is a certain amount of perceived value when something is expensive that it must be of a good quality. There are definitely some things that are a little ignorant for my taste. Like a Supreme t-shirt is ignorant for my taste. I personally would never. Number one, it's just a shirt. Number two, I would buy camera stuff. Just me, right? You know what I'm saying? If I was going to spend $165 on a white shirt, I would buy a filter. I don't buy cheap filters though. I don't buy K&F filters. I buy Breakthrough filters or Konkin or Nisi. I like buy quality filters. Like I am not a fan of like K&F or Tiffany used to be good. Not a fan now. I'll buy Hoya, stuff like that. Not really a Kinko filter kind of person. But yeah, I wouldn't buy that in a t-shirt. That being said, I will spend $60 on a perfectly dope Red Sox fitted. You know what I'm saying? Because go Sox. It's what it is. I'll spend $150 on a Manchester United jersey, right? But I wouldn't spend $160 on a Supreme t-shirt because Manchester means the world to me. Like, it just does. Can't even explain it. It just does. I'd spend that on the Raiders jersey all day. I spend that on the Celtics and Red Sox jersey all day. But would I spend it on the Supreme? Hell no. It's not where I'm at. People are like, well, that's crazy. Why would you buy that much stuff for some sports? You're just a fan. Fan is short for fanatic, you idiot. So if I'm a fanatic, then kiss my holla. So yeah, that's this thing. But yes, you're right. Like, we shouldn't just get in the mindset that it has to be expensive to be good, because there are some things out here that are fantastic values that are not expensive at all. Like, voila, the ZV-1. Handles adjustables, good for righties and lefties. Oh, sorry, wait, that's the wrong movie. Yeah, so that's a good comment, though, Mr. Singh. I appreciate you. Hey, stop messing with Jarvis. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. Yeah, I'm hoping that it's more than $9 an hour. Yes, dude, I love myself some Chris Dew. Chris Dew is the man. He's very good. If you guys haven't watched this already, let me pull up this clip. And I'm not going to play it. You got to watch this by yourself. This is old, but I watch it all the time. And you should watch this. Mike Monterio. Okay, let me copy this link. You should watch this video over and over and over again. And let me copy this title. Copy and paste. And then do this. Everybody should watch that. It's super good. It's super, super good. It will get you on point. All right. Let me get back to where we was at. All right, there we go. Thank you, Rob, for reminding folks about the class. I'm telling you, gang, it is so much fun. It is absolutely fun. Rob did switch accounts. I hate when he does that. It messes up my head. The kid and I were at the barber's getting the hair did. Nice. I don't get to do that. Look, I got my hair did too. Okay, Mr. Supreme Gecko. Why? I have an entire video about these. Let me pull that up for you. I am using right now my KB ears. I have a selection of them. I love in-ear monitors. I like these because these are budget friendly than a mother heifer. Don't say bad words, Doc. I'm having a bad word saying day, but I know Miss Eileen will want to reach through the screen and slap me, so I got to hold him close to the vest because I'm not trying to get beat up by Miss Eileen. I'm just saying. Okay, so on this video that I'm about to send you, Mr. Gecko, I have all of the links in here for what I have, but the ones I am super wearing right now are my KB ears, and I love these, but I do switch often. I have like 6-7 pairs because they're so cheap. And I did on my version though upgrade the cable to the nice flowy flexible soft cable. And if people in the LGL group, if you're in the LGL group, you'll see everybody talking about the earbuds that they copied from me because they're just delicious. You know how we do, Keels. Okay, I need to backtrack on my office hour. I have too much fun. Yeah, that's how it happens. That's just how it happens. And then, of course, the Skull people are here. I'm catching up on you guys. Yeah, it's definitely okay, Miss I. You know what we do. We kind of goof off a lot, but hey, did I send you guys the other video? Hold on, let me check. I thought I clicked it, and maybe I didn't send it. Oh, I didn't send it. Okay, let me back this up real quick. Hold on, just in case. And then, where'd it go? I think this is right. Oh, Doc, you such a ding dong. You are the ding dong, ding 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 dong. And copy this one. This is why you use rebranding links. I should actually keep this in my clip because it is such a dope video and everybody does need to watch it. And I should just have it on deck to show it to people all the time. But I watch this video on repeat a couple times a year just as a reminder to myself. Seriously, just as a reminder to myself to stay on point. I do that sometimes. Given the cost of all the IT and NOS equipment, tools, certifications, yes, thank you. Oh my goodness. It's one of the things that made me dip out of IT is I just got sick of explaining to people why. Like, if it's so easy, then do it yourself. Like, it's all out there. YouTube it. Knock yourself out. That is 100% true. Your barber is wrong. We are in second place right now, which gets us an automatic buy into the Champions League next year. Right, right, David? Like it's Super Son. I absolutely freaking hate the Patriots. Period. Okay, my Raiders fandom started back in 1977. That time, East Coast kid all the way, but I fell in love with people like Lyle Alzado, Lester Hayes, Ken Stabler, Otis Sistrunk, like the original Madden Raiders. I fell in love with them back then. I played for a football team when I was about big, and we were called the Raiders, and that's when I noticed the Pro Raiders, and I liked them better than everything that was going on where I lived. At that time, I was in D.C., so I didn't want to be a Redskins fan. I became a Raiders fan, and I never stopped because I don't switch like that. And then my Boston situation started hella randomly. A family member played for the Red Sox. Some crappy pitcher by the name of Dennis Oil Can Boyd. That started my Boston situation, and then the Celtics came by way of Anthony and Larry Bird. And then, yeah, so it started out as Red Sox and Celtics. So I don't really like the Pats. I can handle the Bruins, but my hockey team is the Capitals. That's the only, like, home team that I actually keep from living there. Just Capitals rock. But I do like the Bruins, so there's that. I can't stand the Patriots. They suck. Mostly because of Tom Brady and the freaking Tuck rule. Jerk. Anyway. Don't mess with me. Don't ask me questions like that, Kevin. I'll get heated. For sure. Oh, Gecko, you're in timeout. Go stand in timeout. Yo, that would be super funny, Miss I. Oh my goodness, that would be super funny. Put your swear jar on your BMAC page. I like that. That is funny. You want the regular cable like this, or you just want the extension? Because the extension, I believe, is always available. It's just a 3.5 millimeter extender cable that I got from what this company is called, Cable Creations. That's a stupid name. But I like this cable because it has it's braided. Okay, I can't type today. There you go. Oh, 2-pack on sale right now for $8.15. Boom. See, I got this regular extension, $8.15 for a 2-pack. It says you purchased this on April 26, 2020, which I did. So there's that. That works out really good. Man, I don't know why this happens all the time. What if I do that? That is so crazy. I don't understand why it does that. That is so odd. Okay, question to ask the boys. All right, anyway. If you want just the regular cable, this is sold under a couple different companies, but it's the same. This is the 8-core, like way more flexible cable. You just have to make sure you get the right connector that connects to the headphone part. But Dev, send me a message and I'll explain it on you. You are correct. It's such a good video. All right. Man, the Saints suck balls. I hate the Saints. Yep, the EBCAC, the errors between keyboard and chairs. I say PEBCAC, the problem exists between keyboard and chairs. Or my favorite one, Supreme Gecko, ID10T. They're like, what's an ID10T area? And I'm like, idiot. Yes, Dave Casper, that's my G. I was tight. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Dave Casper was my G. I played tight end and safety, so I definitely was about that life. For a kid from Jersey, I'll take that. Yep. See, now you guys are sidetracking me. Thank you, Luis. Oh, guys, I just remembered. I have to go to the camera store before the class, so we're done today. We'll come back. We'll make more noise. Tuesday. Okay, guys, very important. Very important. If you want to help out on Tuesday, okay, don't come to the normal space. I'm going to need you to go to twit.tv, log into their IRC chat, and blow me up in the chat. On Tuesday, I will be on Mac Break Weekly. Yes. In the same time that we normally do this show right here, I will be on Mac Break Weekly, kicking it with Leo and the crew. So, instead of coming to here on Tuesday, go to Mac Break Weekly on Tuesday or twit.tv. Mac Break Weekly does a YouTube joint. They also, if you just go to twit.tv/live, it'll be there. You'll see how you can sign up for IRC and dive in. All of the old school people know how to use IRC. New school people are like, IR what? That's okay. But I will be on Twit. So, yeah, it's funny, right? Miss I, they still use the IRC. It's, they have a thing on the site where you can just pop out a window and you're kind of logged in. But I use IRC chat client for the Mac. It is called Colloquy. I don't even know how to spell it. Colloquy. Bacang. That's what it's called. Let me get that for you, Rob. App Store. APPSTO. The App Store. Let's bring this over here. And then come over here and switch this to the App Store. App Store. Boom, boom, boom. And then go back up to here. And here's the App Store. And you move out of the way. I don't need to see any of this. I don't need to see that. And then you come over here in the App Store and you go Internet Relay Chat. Internet, because that's what the word is. These are two of my favorites. Textual, which is very good, and then Colloquy, which I don't see on here, which is funny. But I have Colloquy. Maybe I downloaded it separately. But Textual is also very good. And as you can see, I have it because it says open right there. This one is good. Lime Chat, I wasn't a fan. I do have it, as you can see by the cloud, but I didn't like it. But Textual is fantastic, and Colloquy is also fantastic, which is really weird that it's not in the App Store. Anyway, Textual is great. But yeah, I love having I miss IRC. I wish a lot more stuff would go back to IRC. IRC was the truth. And yeah, it's kind of weird that it didn't. It's kind of weird that like not that many people know about it. I guess it's too complicated for average folks, but it's not. It's just, lies people tell themselves. Oh, this is complicated. Yes. If you go to twit.live now, Luis, it's all the same settings. You can go to, because they run 24 hours a day, so you can just go there and do that. Oh, that's correct. There's also on the Twit Discord. True story. I use Discord a lot. Miss I, when I first got on IRC, I was all about Homer. Homer was the bomb. That was the dopest IRC client ever made. I really miss that. That is funny. Flashbacks. Anyway, gang, if you have a chance to today, by all means, please slide in and come and hang out in the class, Miss Eileen. I am definitely in class. I am going to have Rich show us the secret, because Rich just killed me. He actually broke my brain, almost ruined the entire stream because I got straight stuck. That was so dope. Yes, I'm on Discord, Sammy. Of course I'm on Discord. What kind of heathen do you think I am? I actually have a Discord for Let's Get Live, strangely enough. It's just the only people that talk in there is me and Chris Wood. It didn't catch like I thought it would. So that's how we ended up. Yes, okay, I will post the link in the LGL group. Maybe we can start our side chat, kicking it over there. And then, Sammy, let me ask you a question, young Jedi. Do you have a paid Discord account or just a regular one? Because I haven't done the paid one yet, and I just don't know if I should. And I'd be good to know about. So anyway, I appreciate it. I'm not going to open Discord now, Sammy. I'll put it in the thing. If you go back to some of the streams from like this time last year, the Discord link is in the thing, in the description. Sorry, Miss D is saying shut up and get off the internet. Okay. I'm joking. I'll see you guys in class. I appreciate you guys. Don't forget Tuesday. I might not be here. I won't be here. I'll be at Twit. I may come in after just to do oh my God, I can't believe I just did that. But it'll be a random drive-by stream. And so yeah, there's that. And then don't forget next Saturday, of course, we'll be back. But gang, by all means, thank you guys for showing up today. You know the rules around here. You got to show up to glow up. And yeah, hopefully today we're able to help Keely get Frank situated in class, and then Rich tell us the secrets to the sauce. I appreciate you guys. I'm out like shout. I will see you next week. All right, Evie, good to see you here, Mom. I appreciate you. Where the heck is my music? I keep losing my music. Here we go. There it is.
City of mine, how I love,
and now
how I love the city
I gotta
of
wake up my scene because it always does this. So I'm gonna let it wake up first before I trigger it.
City of mine.
Rob?
mind. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life in its complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people. This is a city I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the
There
whole
you go,
damn
Rob.
day doing whatever we want.
Thank you,
Keith
Rob.
drove us down to Ike's place while we'd roll up a blunt. And me and Jack would get stoney, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine.